and welcome to Cooking in Manhattan. My viewers have been complaining that I never cook anything sweet, so today we are going to prepare something delicious and sweet with my red monster over here. Did you know that you can bake with extra virgin olive oil? Well, today we are going to bake an extra virgin olive oil cake with a delicious lemony flavor, and it's going to come out moist and flavorful every time. Let's take a look at the ingredients. I am going to use 3 eggs that I'm going to divide the whites on one side and the yolk on the other, which I'm going to do next. Then we have 1 1/4 cup of granulated white sugar, 2 cups of all-purpose baking flour. I am using baking flour because the content of gluten and protein is actually less, so this will allow the cake to rise a little bit more. 1/2 cup of extra virgin olive oil, the juice of 1 lemon, the zest of 1 lemon, that's what gives the cake that lemony taste, 2 tablespoons of baking powder, a little bit of the vanilla extract, which is always helpful. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot one thing. And we also have 1 spoonful of rum. Usually for this cake, I would use probably Cointreau or any other alcohol, but I don't have it at home, so I'm going to use the spice rum today.
And 3 eggs.
I said that already.
Sea salt?
Oh, I forgot the seeds, you're right. Oh, and also, I'm sorry, that is the were rabbit. And there's going to be also a pinch of the sea salt that is going to bring the flavor of the cake up. So I have divided the yolks from the egg whites. As you can see here, there are the egg whites, and I'm going to beat these egg whites into soft peaks with a pinch of the sea salt. Here we go. We are going to put the egg whites that we have beaten to soft peaks on the side. I am going to put them in the fridge until I need them at the end of this process. And now, in the mixing bowl go the egg yolks, put everything in it, and then the sugar and the lemon zest. And we are going to first start, oh, and actually also let's put the vanilla a little bit. I usually exaggerate with the vanilla just because I really love it, so I would say that this is like a teaspoon, but maybe it's a little bit more than that. And also I am putting the rum, but if you have Cointreau or anything else, I encourage you to use that. Or even limoncello, which would be great actually. I am going to be beating together the sugar and the eggs with all the ingredients that I put in right now, and they need to be a light pale yellow. It's important that they are this color because it means that the sugar and the eggs are completely incorporated. So let's start. So here it is. This is the color that your egg yolks should have when they are mixed with the sugar. And now we're going to add the other ingredients. So the lemon juice and the extra virgin olive oil go in. Make sure that you get every single drop of it because it's going to give it a fantastic flavor, but it tends to actually stick to the container that it's in. So let's get every single drop of extra virgin olive oil. Okay, and we keep beating all the ingredients together. And now we're going to pour in the dry ingredients. Up until now, this mix actually looks a little bit like the sweet sister of mayonnaise, but now with all the flour, it's going to become a lot thicker. And then finally, we will have to add the egg whites. So here we go. Let's rock it again. And now the last step is actually incorporating the egg whites in our baking mix. I want to point out that they have to be incorporated separately because otherwise they would actually get all mushed and they would go back to their liquid form. So I'm actually folding them in with a motion from down to upwards, and when all this, it takes a little bit longer than actually just mixing it with the mixer, but it's totally worth it because it's gonna look like a souffle, so it's actually really, really good and worth it. So the final product is actually pretty soft, not too liquidy, but pretty soft. It basically looks like this. This is really good actually, it's very lemony. I am going to put it in a mold that I have already buttered and floured. You can use Spam if you'd like, but I am very old-fashioned with this, so I'm just gonna go for the butter and flour. So let's pour it in. Then we're gonna put it in the oven at 375 degrees Celsius for more or less 40 minutes. I know it's a long process, but let me tell you, it's worth the wait. So we're ready. The baker gets the dirty pot, so I'm gonna keep this a little bit dirty because I just want to have it myself. And here goes the cake. Goes at 375 degrees for, I want to say, more or less 40 minutes. We'll see how that goes. In the meantime, I'm gonna clean the pot. No. Resist the temptation to open the oven before 30 minutes have passed. 40 minutes have passed. Let's go take a look at our... Oh wow. Look how beautiful this is. We're gonna cool it down and then try it. So we are ready to cut the cake. Look how beautiful this golden color is. Nice, it smells so great. Look at this. Nice and fluffy and white and rich. Oops, and delicious. Wow, I messed up the slice a little bit, but this is awesome. Baking with extra virgin olive oil is very healthy and it's going to make a very moist cake for you. So I'll see you again on the next Cooking in Manhattan. Ciao!